All right. Today I am joined with Carrie, who is one of my members of my 12-week coaching program. And currently she is in week 9. And I'm so excited that she's here to kind of share her thoughts and how this program has been helping her. She still has 3 more weeks to go. And I have to tell you guys, she's absolutely crushing it. So anyway, Carrie, tell me just a little bit about yourself and where you were before you started the 12-week program.
Sure. So before I started the program, I would say that I did enjoy lifting. Never really had like the structure that I have now, but I would say I was moderately, active. I did enjoy running, but my eating style, I just kind of ate whatever I wanted. I'm working out, I can eat whatever, and I'll burn it off. So that's kind of where I was before.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I remember when we talked like 9 weeks ago, how I remember thinking, gosh, this girl, she works out 5 days a week. She eats venison, she eats veggies. I was like, okay, she's on top of this. So yeah, and it's been fun to like watch you every single day. And I have to tell you guys that Carrie sends me her videos every morning, and she's 3 hours ahead of me. So I get up and I see all her videos from her workouts, and it's awesome to see all that, because it just shows like her commitment, her dedication, and she's super accountable. So I love that about her. Carrie, so since starting the program, how has life kind of changed for you?
Sure. So I would say for me, what has changed is definitely like just my eating has probably been the biggest thing, but also just having the discipline, like every single morning, like this is what I need to do. I'm going to do my workout. Like just having that already scheduled in my day has been like huge for me, because I've never had that before. I'm just like, all right, I'll go to the gym, and I get to the gym and I'm like, all right, today's arm day. All right, that machine's booked. I guess I'll go over here and use that machine. So Shannon, your program of just having the structured workouts, I think has been a huge help every morning, just to know that's what I'm walking into. I got my workout. I'm going to be, hard at it for the next hour, 15 minutes. Going to get home, going to get my cardio in. Yeah, it's been definitely the best thing for me.
Perfect. Yeah, I know having a structure, or like knowing every day what you're going to do, just it helps so much easier, because then you're not at the gym just kind of aimlessly wandering around, wondering what you're going to do, and you can, like you said, you can get in, get it done. It's all laid out for you. So I know that helps me too. So, how has this experience and like working with me in this program, how has it how has it been kind of different from anything that you've tried in the past? I know, you, like we said, you worked out in the past and you do work out. So how has this kind of been different for you?
Yeah, I would say the biggest thing, the difference is, like on the weekends, I would probably tend to slack with my eating, or I would give myself maybe the excuse of, oh yeah, I worked out those 4 days, so I'll be good for the weekend. I'll just get back at it Monday. So it's provided me that accountability, like every single day. There's something that I have to come prepared to do. I think that's definitely probably been the biggest thing that I've noticed compared to where I was, and it's kept me for the last literally 9 weeks, like every single day I've been hard at it. And 9 weeks ago, or 2 years, a month ago, a year ago, whatever, like I would have never been that much accountable and done working out for the last like 9 weeks consistently like I have.
Great. Yeah, I know. It's fun because I love to check in with you guys like throughout the day and just kind of see how your day is going. And I think it's so much easier when you know that someone's going to check in on you, and you're like, okay, I gotta answer this person. So I think that helps. And you're at week 9. So how do you feel about yourself, and internally, and physically, how do you feel?
No, I feel tremendous. And, like you said, having that accountability, like when I'm laying in bed and my alarm goes off at like 4 in the morning, I'm like, okay, Shannon's going to be looking at my videos. Like, I got to get up. I got to get up. I actually have 2 alarms set just to make sure that I get up. But, yeah, definitely what I feel like is energy wise, you know, the first couple weeks, yeah, your body, I think, is adjusting with the meal plans. But your meal plans have been so helpful too, because it's like been a slower progression. It's not just, you know, you're cutting down your calories maybe from 2000 to, you know, the 1200 meal plan. Like that progression, I think, has definitely allowed my energy, you know, to not be as, you know, tired. I think that I've only really had maybe a couple days that I was like, okay, I'm starting to feel it. But I mean, just energy wise at the end of the day, like I feel like I can keep going. I feel like energized body a little bit more than I have in the past. Or, you know, I get home on some work days that are just really stressful, and normally I probably would have opted to like sit on the couch and just relax for the rest of the evening. But it's like, okay, I'm going to go do my cardio. I have that, you know, ample energy to get me through until I, you know, 9:30 when I get in bed, and do it again the next day.
Yeah, I love that. And I think just working out in general, it just helps us, you know, so much with our energy levels. And then when you dial it in with your nutrition and you have all those puzzle pieces kind of working together, it's kind of, you know, the aha, this is working good, you know. So I'm super happy. I cannot tell you like how proud I am of you. I know I say that all the time, but I totally am.
Thank you. Yeah. And one other thing, you know, I want to also mention is just the weekly videos that you put together with the presentations. You know, each week Shannon will put together a module for us to learn about. And I never really knew much about like the bad carbs and the good carbs. Like I just figure, okay, carbs are good, so I'm going to eat a bagel. And okay, I actually really need to eat probably more like black beans and substitute that as a carb. So really just like learning more about like nutrition and your, you know, sleeping behaviors and supplements, like just going through all those modules, I think, I've learned actually a lot, and I've really been grateful for that piece of it too. And I have appreciated your outlook just on also making sure everything is like as natural as possible. Because, you know, not everybody thinks like that. So that's another piece of the program that I've also, you know, enjoyed, that you bring that unique element to.
Awesome. Thank you.
Welcome.
I know. And I always tell you guys that it's so important to kind of understand how we're fueling our bodies, because I think so often we get caught up in, you know, food restrictions, or we can't have this and we can't have that. And it's, you know, it's food. Food is what actually is like going to change our bodies. And that's why trying to understand it and understand what we're putting in our body, you know, is key. And so that's why, you know, to me, helping you guys understand that, because I want you to be able to understand that in the the long haul after the 12 weeks is over, so you can continue, that is so important. So I'm glad that you brought that up. That means a lot to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
So lastly, if someone was thinking about joining this program and they're trying to figure out if they want to invest in themselves, but they're just not quite sure, what would you say to somebody, you know, like you felt this 9 weeks ago before you decided to invest in yourself? What would you say to somebody about joining this program and the investment that it's been for you?
Yeah, go for it. You know, just have to jump in head first, and honestly, you will feel, you know, 9 weeks later, you're just gonna feel like, so. I mean, I tell my husband this all the time. Like, I am just so happy that I decided to make, you know, the investment for you know, for me, but just for my own health, because I would have honestly probably never been here if it wasn't for your program. I would have just kept, you know, doing my own thing and thinking I was, you know, healthy. And, you know, you just have to jump right in. You know, doesn't feel comfortable, but it's not supposed to.
Yeah.
Definitely have to be uncomfortable, but, you know, just don't be afraid. You got a great coach. You'll have an amazing support system, cheering you on every day. So just jump right in and go for it.
Awesome. Thank you. Well, Carrie, I want to thank you so much. And again, you're doing so awesome. You have 3 more weeks. I'm like super sad. I'm like, I don't want to let you guys go. But 3 more weeks, keep killing it. And thank you for being an inspiration to me, because without you guys, I can't do what I do. And I love helping. And I just love seeing your guys' transformations. And I say this to you, I know all the time, just from the inside out. Like, that's what I love. And when I talk to you guys on Voxer, I pay attention so much to the tones of your voices, because you get, you know, all these inflections from like 9 weeks ago when it was just kind of like, oh, okay, you know, and now it's like you're excited and, you know, you're happy and there's all this energy behind everything. And so that's what I love. And so I appreciate you guys so much. And thank you for doing this.
No problem.
And I will talk to you later.
Okay, I will talk to you
Okay.
soon.
Bye, Carrie.